Big news, everyone! After much anticipation, SpaceX has officially released exciting updates for Flight 7. The list of upgrades is packed with major enhancements, and many of them have for excited everyone anticipation, including mine. But that's not all of SpaceX also kicked off this booming year with a successful Falcon 9 mission. With so many important news coming from the company, there's no time to waste. So let's dive right into the episode of SpaceX Saga. We are on the brink of an exciting milestone. Flight 7, the first Starship flight of 2025 this year, promise groundbreaking, incredible achievements and innovations that while continuing to push the boundaries of space exploration. The Starship program is rapid advancement and Flight 7 on the horizon. It's time to look at what's and been accomplished so far and what's coming next to that. SpaceX has been hard at work testing and refining the components of Starship stages, also already completed their individual test, and next step is the move forward. The final integration of B-14 booster has been successfully transported to the launch pad, making a significant milestone in the mission preparation. In the latest update, SpaceX released that on the right of January 2nd, the FTS of flight termination system was installed of the B-14 booster, a critical step in ensuring the safety of the flight. Now B-14 will remain in place, awaiting the arrival of Starship S-33, where a stacking and integration process will take place. Well, all these preparations coming together, SpaceX is getting closer and closer to achieving its next major goal of Flight 7. To keep everyone updates on Flight 7, and as all noted, RMIN has been released. These now may specify the warning areas and exiting timing of flight, making it clear, and everything is also tracking. Additionally, SpaceX has also provided updates on the schedule. The major map of observation aircraft, which will be critical for tracking the flight from the distance, and this update role and its evidence that SpaceX is preparing for a thrilling launch. In fact, after this promising update, SpaceX officially released further details about Flight 7 and the achievement it's payable on social media, and company posted a tweeting saying Starship 6 flight test aims to push the vehicle to list limits and the infrastructure towards a rapidly reusable rocket, and next of new ship, new air, and new limits. Excitement still granted, this tweet underscores the sense of the implications with the promise of new milestone and technology improvements. Musk himself and the importance of the technical upgrades, saying positive technical upgrades on Starship, as I think a lot of people enjoy understanding. Now the technology is evolving from the flight of the next. Musk's comments highlighting the company's and the commitment of keeping the public informed as they work towards a fully reusable rocket. Go ahead and dive into them. Of the exacting surface of SpaceX has confirmed Flight 7 well features the debut of the Starship V2, a new generation of the spacecraft, with most notable advancements in the introduction of the new systems aimed at improving the reliability of the performance of Starship Superstage. SpaceX explained, and these upgrades including modifications and towards flaps, which will now be smaller and heavier, sharper edges. The flaps will also closer on the tip of the vehicle and move further from the hard sheet. These advancements, this design, improve from the flaps' contribution to navigation with ALS. AI providing better protection during re-entry. One of the most critical upgrades involves the propulsion system. Stora V2 will feature a 25% increase in the fuel volume, which will allow a longer mission to support these improvements. The vehicle will also see advancement in its fuel herd line system, which supplies fuel to the Raptor victim engines. Additionally, SpaceX will implement vacuum injecting on the feed lines and improve the propulsion enhancement modules. This controls the vehicle's values and send for the heat shield, which has been a focal point of the previous Starship updates. This new version will include next-generation tools and offer advancement enhance protection. These tiles will be supplemented with the backup layer of the ensure protection in areas where tiles may be missing or damaged, further improving the spacecraft reliance during re-entry. Meanwhile, the critical aspect of the vehicle's flight control will also undergo substantial upgrades and a redesigned AI system will equipment and a powerful flight computers integrated that combine throttling gains and backup RF communication functions and the updated navigation, the star tracking sensors. Additionally, the system will feature smart batteries and powers units providing 2.7 megawatt of the power of distribution across 24 high volume voltage accurates. The 30 cameras will be installed on the vehicle to monitor hardware process performance during flight operation. Engineers real-time insights that will allow them to make rapid advancement improvements. Speaking of Starlink, satellite internet system will also play a critical role in the upcoming flight, as SpaceX highlighting the Starship will be capable of the streaming more than 120 megabytes per second of the identification videos and the telemetry throughout the mission. This capability will also engineers and viewers alike to track the spacecraft journey more closer than ever before. As Starlink capabilities continue to evolve, it's clear that the system will play an extensional role in the success future mission. Now let's talk about the mission itself. Flight 7 will create players, making the first time Starship will dwell players in the space. SpaceX confirmed that spacecraft will develop 13 Starlink simulator designed to mimic the size and the mass of the next generation of Starlink satellites. This players development will take place during a suborbital trajectory, providing valuable data and expanding capabilities of Starship. Additionally, SpaceX plans to relight one of the Raptor engines in space, a key test of the demonstrate vehicle reliability ability to perform complex in orbit. The end of the mission, the plan is for the second stage to make controlled vertical landing in the Indian Ocean. This landing is part of the ongoing development of the spacecraft, which will ultimately the critical of the long-term success of the program. And I've got to say, one of most exacting aspects of the flight is the series of tests that will be conducted to prepare of the eventual catching of the second stage during future missions, potentially starting the flight 8. As part of this preparation, SpaceX has removed some types of stress data test certain area of the spacecraft, particularly those that are variable during re-entry. This is allow a new metallic title along with an active cooling system, which will be tested on flight to verify its capabilities to protecting Starship door. During re-entry, thermal system will also be installed on both sides on the ship of the navigation and misuse issues related need build up, and a radar sensor will also test on the chopstick system. Well, this is used to ensure the distance between the vehicle and the catching system. The generator accuracy, this upgrade is exceptional for improving the chance of the successful Starship catch in future mission, and it represents a significant step forward in the developing reusable space transportation system along the test and super heavy booster will also play a key role in this mission. Will reuse an engine from the B12 Flight 5 booster, likely Raptor 314, making the first reusability milestone of the Starship. The reason why this is another exciting development in the demonstrate SpaceX commitment to reusability and concentrate effective space travel. As so far toward hardware, it all undergo improvement of better withstand the impact of the launch process and ensure that the catch system remains intact and functional in the case of the emergency or unsuccessful catch attempt. SpaceX has a backup landing plan in the Gulf of Mexico. Safety first, foremost, the company also acknowledgement the significant nose impact and the flight, but stressed it's part of the refining process. Starship and the future mission looking behind at all, the SpaceX aim to achieve full reusability with plans to send humans and cargo to orbit the moon and Mars was noted this year. Well, with transformation of the Starship, well, goal of the bringing to the entire system outline. Online and flying ambition missions, Flight 7 will be a critical step towards making space travel more substantial and accessible. Although you are extremely important about this mission, and I am reply I am ready in the comment section down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe and more updates. Indeed, there's no doubt in any special mind that this year is set to a pivotal from the SpaceX, and they are kicked off to 2025 with a remarkable Falcon 9 mission, especially at 8:27 p.m. Eastern on January 3rd. SpaceX successfully launched a Falcon 9 rocket from SLS-40 in Florida. The rocket carried the T-4 spacecraft into Gesso, marking an improvement milestone for both the company and satellite payload from the UAE. They are major provider to satellite communication services. The mission boosted the B-173 landing on the drone ship after nearly 9 minutes, making its 26th successful landing this year. Also brought the total of number of successful landing of SpaceX 341 so far. Following the boost for landing, the payload was developed into orbit about 35 minutes later, further highlighting the precision reliability of the rockets from SpaceX. This is the 418th Falcon 9 mission and SpaceX 435 overall launch for Mach 40, with announcement on the nearby third Falcon 9 mission in 2024. The pad say 62 launches include the quick terminated of booster 1080 and setup remains critical throughout of 2025 alongside other active pads in the first Falcon 9 mission of 2025. This mission marks the part of the biennial with over 180 Falcon 9 and 25 Starship launches planned following a record-setting 2024. With 138 missions, SpaceX is now in acceleration mode, building momentum toward Flight 7. The excitement for company's upcoming mission is growing, setting the stage of the groundbreaking all ground this year and go. And do that, the kids and say these streets, let's go. And this is Kevin. Thank you so much for tuning, and until next time, keep looking up.